So, good evening to everybody. Just clicked onto live now, so hopefully if you're wanting to join, you'll be able to join any minute now. Apologies for last night. I'd gone live on Mindful Moments rather than Tor Walmsley, so yeah. Good evening to you all. Thank you for joining. So yeah, a time of real challenges and changes. So I'm hoping that by offering a practice each evening, just for 15 minutes, it'll allow you to allow the mind to settle, or at least to kind of bring some awareness to what's going on with the busyness of the mind. We can think, we can overthink, we can ruminate about the same things, and I'm sure there's lots of that going on at the moment, which is absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. We're all human beings and we're all kind of joined together, weirdly, as a whole world joined together through this time of difficulty and change and challenge. So yeah, 15 minutes to be together, and mindfulness is an opportunity to be exactly as you are in the moment. So sometimes we really dwell upon the past or really project into the future. So this is a time just to be with things as they are, and then to learn some techniques in order to give that busy mind something to focus on. And the practice we'll do is first of all grounding ourselves, and then to do some breathing. So just some practical tips is to sit as comfortable as you can. If you've been deprived of sleep, because through challenging times sometimes our sleep can be disrupted, so if you feel like laying down and falling asleep for the next 15 minutes, then that's absolutely fine. Also, if you start to do the practice and your mind wanders off, it's absolutely normal. That's what minds do. There's absolutely no pressure to try to clear the mind. That's where most people say they can't meditate, because they can't clear the mind, but you don't need to clear the mind at all. Just simply honour it and know what's going on. So yeah, just getting yourself into a comfortable position as best as you can, as warm and hopefully undisrupted. So maybe turning the TV off and just asking for some time to be by yourselves. If you're practicing collectively, then that's really special as well. So let's first of all start by just knowing that you're here in this moment. How does it feel to be here? Might feel a bit weird if you've never done this before. Or it may be like a pair of comfy slippers if you have done a practice before. So everybody's welcome, whether you've been meditating for years or this is your first chance. So first of all, coming to notice how you're sitting. So feet may be in contact with the ground. And really sensing into that contact and any sensations which might be there. Noticing the quality, any texture, any tingling, numbness, fizziness. What do you notice as you bring your attention to the feet in this moment? And then scanning up to the place where your body is in contact with the chair, or the bed, or the floor if you're sitting on the floor on a cushion. Wherever you are, just sensing into the place where the body is in contact. And then just checking in with the back, the spine, the shoulders. How are the shoulders? Sometimes when we're tense, we really squeeze our shoulders up to the ears, so just allow the shoulders to drop. The hands on the lap, or even resting on the belly if you like. Head balanced on top. And just allowing your body to be supported by whatever is supporting it. And then how about we take 3 really good, deep, relaxing breaths. The out breath, just letting go as best as you can. And just allowing the body to settle down into wherever it is you've decided to be. And so now just bringing some awareness to a sense of the breath. So the breath breathes us all the time, every day, 24 hours a day. So just bringing the busy mind to focus on the breath. Now there are a number of ways that you can do this. For some people it may be easy enough just to bring the attention to the physical sensations of the breath. The in-breath followed by the out-breath. Perhaps noticing the breath in the nostrils. Just the natural flow of breath into and out from the nostrils. Or maybe it's in the rising and the falling of the chest with each in-breath and each out-breath. And you can even place a hand on the chest. Perhaps sensing the warmth of the hand with the chest. Or perhaps noticing the breath deep down in the belly. Where do you notice the breath the best for yourself? And we can allow the breath to soothe us, to soothe the body, to soothe the mind. Just allowing the breath to soothe, lowering blood pressure, slowing down the heart rate. Now, if being with the breath in this way is a little bit difficult, then just inviting you to try a few other things. One thing is to practice finger breathing. So, if you can see my hand, you can trace the breath, the in-breath on the finger up, and then the out-breath as the finger goes down. So breathing in and breathing out. And just let the breath flow nice and freely, and allow the finger to follow the breath flow. So this is one way. This is taught to kids in schools, kids that sometimes find it quite difficult. Or perhaps breathing in, and as you breathe in, raising the hands upwards towards the body, and on the out breath, allowing the hands to float downwards. So breathing in with the hands floating upwards, breathing out with the hands floating down. Breathing in and breathing out. Whatever is best to allow you to feel a sense of the breath, soothing. Another alternative is to offer yourself a word on the breath in, such as breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. This is done silently, just the words to yourself. Or perhaps words such as peace on the in-breath, healing on the out-breath, peace on the in-breath, calm on the out-breath. So just choosing which works best for you. And if you're feeling confused and befuddled by the options, that's fine, just notice this natural phenomenon of being a human being, choices. Just choosing one way to be with the breath for this practice. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just to simply establish a soothing breathing rhythm in whichever way is best for you in this moment. Following the breath on the in-breath, following the breath on the out-breath. Allowing the breath to soothe the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Eyes can be closed or partially opened, with the gaze lowered to the ground. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And if whilst you're doing the breathing meditation, you notice that the mind has wandered off, then that's absolutely fine. It's just what minds do. Simply noticing where the mind has wandered off to, and then coming back to the focus of the breath. If bringing the focus is quite difficult to the breath, then perhaps tuning into the sensations of the feet with the ground, or the body in contact with the chair or the bed. And just simply allowing yourself to breathe amidst whatever's going on here in the moment. Allowing the breath to soothe the body and the mind. And if the mind wanders off 10 times or 100 times, just bring the mind back, bring the attention back to the focus of the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Becoming quite curious about the breath itself. Each breath is a new breath. A breath that's never been breathed before. So just a light, gentle awareness with the breath. Not trying too hard. And not really being annoyed at yourself if you feel like you can't keep the focus to the breath. Quite good at criticising ourselves, so just as best as you can, just let that go. And just come back to the simplicity of the breath. Just this breath in this moment. Breathing in and breathing out. The in-breath followed by the out-breath. Choosing whichever way is best for you to notice the breath. Just allowing this soothing rhythm of the breath. Soothing the body, the breath in and the breath out. And then inviting you to expand the awareness around the focus of the breath now, so letting go of the counting or the words or the physical actions of the breath, just letting go of that now. And opening up to a wider awareness. The whole of the body sitting or laying here. Wiggling the toes, the fingers. Perhaps a few shoulder rolls, moving the body gently. If the eyes have been closed, then just allow the eyes to open. So, if you've only just tuned in, then the video can be watched at any time of the day. And the practice is grounding and stabling the body first, the weight of the body going down. And then noticing the breath, where you can notice the breath the best. And the key is to choose somewhere to notice the breath that works best for you. And then, as best as you can, stick into that place so you can give that mind, that busy mind, something to focus on. And then expanding the awareness to take in a sense of the whole of the body in this moment. So each night from Sunday to Thursday I'll be offering a live session of mindfulness and just hoping to support as many people as I possibly can at this very difficult time. And then I'm contemplating maybe on Thursday doing a slightly longer practice so we've got time to actually settle in, settle down. And then maybe spend a little bit more time in actually mindfulness meditation. So perhaps offering you a half hour on Thursday evening to round the week off for us with a body scan practice, one of the original formal practices of mindfulness. So you can get your cosy blankets and cushions and pillows ready for that. And let me know, give me a kind of word up if you fancy a longer practice on Thursday. So, go well, be very kind to yourselves and kind to other people at the moment. There's a lot of frayed nerves, a lot of people on edge. So if you can offer a smile to somebody, and a smile to yourself, or some kindness in some way, just a wave to a neighbour across the road, then I think that's going to be really, really helpful. Please join me tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and to those of you that have joined, it's really, really hugely appreciated, and just wishing you all to stay safe. Thank you. See you tomorrow.